Hey everybody, it's Kyle here. Welcome back to another video. This video, I don't know what this video is, but it's just me being frustrated, I guess. Therapy is going rather well. Today is actually the day after my therapy session because I was hoping to include the news that I have an appointment scheduled for my new leg braces, and that call has not come today, so it is what it is. But yesterday went rather well. We did the solo step again. It's rather challenging. When I say it went well, I mean it did, but it's hard. It's you're connected to a harness. You're on the ceiling, and he's asking me to do a lot of moving and twisting that my body, since with my CP, it's not good at isolating itself. So when I need to move my left leg, my whole body wants to move with it instead of just moving my left leg. So it's rather difficult, and but I say it goes well because I prove to myself that I can do it. It's difficult, but it's possible. But I'm rather frustrated on my braces, just rather not knowing when I'm going to be able to make an appointment, because I feel like that's the next step. Like, yes, I'm still scheduled for the next 2 weeks to do physical therapy, but I really want to get an appointment scheduled because I'm not really sure how long it's going to take to get it scheduled. And then once you have the braces made, like casted, then they need to be made, so that takes some time. And I know things are just a slow process, and I know that it's coming, but it's just very frustrating because I think especially for me, because I have had the same braces for at least 10 years, if not longer. So the idea of getting new braces was so off in the distance to me, like it's just not going to happen. So now that it's actually I've been working with my therapist and they believe that new braces will benefit me, I'm just really excited to get a new pair. Whether or not it's the same type of pair rather, that I have right now, or if there's a different style of brace that would benefit me more. I'm just excited to see what they say once I get to the appointment, and the maker of the braces, sorry, itch on the nose, but once I get in there, what he's going to say I need and what he thinks would work best for me. He has made braces for me in the past, but he hasn't seen me in over a decade, so it's just going to be a new experience, and I'm hoping that he will be gracious enough to let me film the casting experience for you guys, just so you have an idea of how braces are made, because there's different ways to make them. They can caster them with plaster, or in the case of the braces that I had, this current pair, they were scanned, they scanned my leg and made them, so I'm not sure what technique he would use now. I prefer the plaster. I feel like it's a little bit more complex, and you have to be very still so it casts to your foot the right way. But every time he's done it that way, it's worked well for me. And then this time when they did scan it, we initially had some problems. Since we addressed those problems, there hasn't been much of an issue, but now they've just been really worn out, and I don't think they fit me quite properly in the calf. It looks, especially one of my former therapists said, yeah, that doesn't look like it fits quite right. I mean, it's not causing me pain, but it'll just be nice to get a new pair. It's going to be interesting to break that new pair in, and that's why I'm excited to be in therapy while I get the new braces, because they will be able to help guide me through that process. But we might potentially take a small break in between getting, while I get the braces, come back, have him work with me while I get the new braces and we're breaking them in, because that's going to be very crucial. But I think it all depends on when my brace appointment falls, because if I can't get in for the next month, I don't want to stop therapy for the next month. But if it's like in 2 weeks, take 2 weeks, I don't know how long of a break we're really talking, and I'm not even sure that we really will take a break. But we're just talking through different scenarios, and with 2 weeks left of this order for November, I'm just curious to know how my therapy will be affected. And do we take a small little break and come back, or do we just keep pushing through until, because if I'm not able to get my braces appointment for the next month, I don't want to stop. There's another whole month we continue to go in therapy. If my appointment's in 2 weeks, we work for 2 more weeks, we get the braces casted, get them on, and then I come back for who knows how long. Because I really don't feel ready to leave therapy. I really feel like it's helping, and my knee still collapses in a lot, but I feel like the pain level is going down, and I feel like I'm strengthening in other areas, and I feel like it's just working for me. So I'm just willing to keep going, and I feel like we just have to put the puzzle piece of my braces into the equation just to see how we proceed. So it's just a little frustrating. It's nobody's fault. Things take some time, but I'm just very impatient with this because it's the first time I'll have new braces in over a decade, and I'm just ready. I'm just ready for it. So I'm feeling a little frustrated. Otherwise, therapy itself I'm not frustrated with therapy itself at all. Like, there are days that it's difficult to do the exercises. I'm not going to say that it isn't, because I'd be lying to you. Therapy is difficult. And there are days where I just have to space out the exercises, do my squats and then take a couple minute break, do do my stretches, then do my squats. And, I have now 6 things to do, and sometimes I just space them out a little bit more than I typically would. I love to get them all back to back to back, but there are some days where I don't do that, and I just make sure that I get them in, but I space it out a little bit, because some days are just rougher than others, but you have to make sure that you get them done. So, we keep on pushing, but hopefully tomorrow, before I go into therapy, I will have an answer on if I have my prescription or not. Because it'd just be nice to let them know, to see if there's anything that they can do to help speed up the process. I'm not sure, but we will see. And that is all for this therapy update. Hopefully in the next video I will have an appointment made for my new braces, and we will move on from there, and I'll have a better idea for myself and for you guys of where we're going on this journey. But right now I feel like we're just missing a puzzle piece, and that is my braces. So here's hoping in the next video we will have that piece. But if you've enjoyed this video at all, please give it a like, share it with somebody, comment down below if you've had experiences with your braces and how you've dealt with the time in between getting them, or if you hate your braces, let me know, because braces aren't fun all the time, especially in the summer, but I want to talk about it. So if you like this at all, comment down below, share it, subscribe. I post videos every Tuesday and Thursday while I'm on this therapy journey, so I look forward to you watching. See you next time.